Nice, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So the unboxing knife is the Tempest Knives Microburst. This is their Blue Lightning version. They dropped last week, and I think this one's sold out, but I do believe they have the Stormtrooper version, or what they're calling the monochrome, and then they have their micarta versions, which are like 79 bucks right now. So I would say if you guys are on the hunt for a sub $100 box cutting machine, I highly recommend this. This and our Divo knives Pony Stout, I think, are very comparable. Great size knives, really ergonomic in the hand. And I just cut up a bunch of cardboard with this puppy tonight, and I enjoyed every second of it. So just wanted to give a little shout out to my boy Casey over at Tempest Knives. So this is coming from the Knife Joker. And Travis over there is a great guy, and he asked if I had checked out this knife. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what's in here. Looks like he sent a couple of something and a t-shirt. Hell yeah. All right. And we got some cool stickers, cards, some pens to give away to you guys. Hell yeah. Put this over here. I finally got the studio mostly set up. I got my cool shipping table over there now, or desk. And then I have, yeah, I'm just feeling good about the studio. Should be a video coming if it's not out already showing everything. I need to update that already, but we'll see. So guys, if you haven't, go check out the Knife Joker. I have a link down below. It's right in the description. There is a discount code. Lefty10 will save you 10% at the Knife Joker on most things except discontinued products. So I highly recommend you get over there with my code and buy some stuff, because he's got cool stuff like Riots, Spydercos, and more. And you can get 10% off of that stuff. That is pretty unusual, I'll be honest. If you look around the industry, look at retailers, you don't usually get discounts like that on those brands. This is a really cool sticker. I'm going to put one of these on something. I got to find some. Ooh, maybe I can put stickers all over that desk, but I'm a little too much of a clean freak for that. Here's a coaster. I actually need that. Nice. And then we have these nice click pens. Love giving these away to you guys. So stay tuned for that. And then we have a cool shirt. Let me just check the shirt out real quick. Bang! The Knife Joker. This is a new era shirt. 2X, made in Vietnam. And it says knives and tools. Hell yeah, I'm going to wear that tonight on the live stream. Probably. And then here we go. He asked if I had checked out the Military 2 from Spyderco. I don't know if he sent me two of these bad boys, but we have a Paramilitary 2 CMO, and then we have a Military 2. So obviously we've all tried the PM2. I haven't seen a PM2 in a while, though. I'm just not the biggest Spyderco guy, but you know, this is cool. It's dead centered on this one. I love that they always put, oh, it had a detent. I love that they always put a tip up, like you're going to keep it that way. Look at that. This is so funny to me because I ordered a Digi Cam. Was it a PM2? It might have been. Back in the day, I think it might have been a pair of 3. And it was in like S1. No, that was the Blurple one. But I definitely ordered a Digicam PM2 back when I first got down the rabbit hole, right? When you first go down the rabbit hole, you know, what do you see? You know, you see Nick Shabazz. You see Metal Complex was pretty much getting started, taking off at that point. Slicey Dicey, right? Such, I think. And the PM2 pair of 3 were always on the table. Always. Size comparison knife, right? All the time. And so naturally you want one. You know, you think it's one of the better knives out there because, you know, you're like, ah, USA made. It's $180, $200, right? Back then they were like 150 or something. And best ergonomics, blah, 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 right? All that stuff. But, you know, to me, they were always ugly. Still are. But very good user knives. I mean, that's what Spyderco, I think, does best. But I have learned over the years that the compression lock is just not for me. I can do it fine right-handed, but left-handed, it just gets annoying. I have to pinch the knife, and I can drop it so easy. Even with a CME, it does make it easier, but I still have to kind of do this and pinch it, and I can drop it pretty easy. So, very cool, though. That's the PM2. Maybe he sent this as a comparison. But like I said, he has knives like this. Just straight up PM2s, Digi Cam, S45BN, and you can get 10% off with Lefty 10. I mean, you know. Here is the military. So this is what started it all, I assume, right? This is what started the Spyderco rabbit hole for people, I think. This is a big ass knife. So the PM2 is a smaller version, and then the Para 3 is a smaller version of that. Now, why they didn't just call it the Paramilitary 3, I will never understand, because people get confused. They call it the PM3, and then you have the Para 2, and so this one, the detent's a little softer, right? This one really pops. And it's funny with Spyderco, you just get that give and take. You never know what you're going to get. That feels really good, and it swings down. This swings down pretty good. It's just, you know, a little softer going out. It's a bigger knife, too, but just saying. This is a mammoth. Look at this thing. Look at that. Comfortable in the hand, though, for sure. Comfortable. This is going to be an S30V. Surprised they're still using S30V. I thought they had their own steel now. Thought they were using that Spy 27 instead. What happened to that? Somebody tell me. But yeah, we have that Peel Ply G10 that they're known for. Rough grip. You know, supposed to be really good for... Yeah, they're good users, man. This is what contractors carry, you know. Every contractor I've seen that knows anything about knives has a PM2 in their pocket. You know, that's just their go-to sort of EDC knife. You know, the guys who, they're not really into EDC, but they know enough to get a nice knife. And they get the PM2. That's what I've noticed. Or a Para 3. Because they love the compression lock. You know, they love doing that. These are cool. Again, they're not my style or anything. I wouldn't buy these just because I'm not a Spyderco guy. I am sort of wondering what the hell Spyderco is doing. I'm wondering what Spyderco is doing. I haven't seen like their releases or anything. It used to be, you know, every few months you'd see a release from man, they're so sharp. You'd see a release from Spyderco, and they'd have new flash batches and new this and new that. Damn, that's just literally slicing my skin off. But I haven't seen any of that in the last, almost 2 years now? They're not doing those quarterly releases or any releases that I see. I haven't seen a flash batch. The last Spyderco that came out that had any type of hype behind it was the stovepipe. When was that? 2 years ago now? Year and a half, maybe? So, interesting. But there you go, guys. That's the Military 2. So, that's the newer version of it. It went from, I believe, being a liner lock to being a compression lock. Because this knife, the Military, was actually designed before the compression lock came out. I believe, now somebody can correct me, of course, the compression lock was kind of launched with the PM2. And they finally, you know, brought the updates to the Military. So, bigger pivot. Same hardware, looks like. Same butt plug. Yeah, cool knives. American-made knives. I have, you know, I don't have much bad to say about it. I just am not the biggest fan of the designs. And as a lefty, I don't care how many times people want to tell me they have them tapped for lefty and it's an ambidextrous knife. This is not an ambidextrous knife. This is not a good knife to use left-handed. Imagine if you had bloody hands, or, you know, you're working construction or something. You're trying to close this thing left-handed, right? You have to pinch the frame, right? So you can't get a full grip like this. You got to try to do this maybe, but then your hands are in the way. There's just no good way to do it. You've seen me drop the knife twice in this video. So, yeah, that's the only downside for me, is it's not really lefty friendly. They need to just make, like, they made a lefty version of the PM2. They need to just make a lefty version of the Para 3, and then, but the problem with that is you only get the one steel option. You don't get all the cool sprint runs and stuff like that you get with the right-handed ones. So that kind of kills it for lefties too. We want S90V or S110 or whatever. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Check out the Knife Joker, knifejoker.com. You can use Lefty 10 over there. Get yourself 10% off and enjoy that shit. They got a point system and everything, and there's a link down below. But shout out to Travis. Thanks for sending this my way, dude. If you're at Blade West, this will probably come out after that, but if you're at Blade West, I hope I see you there, buddy. And if you guys are at Blade West, come by the table 9E, Divo Knives, and I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.